After failing this quiz, I know I cannot go back to sleep. Good morning, everyone. Wow, that always sounds so crazy. It is week 4, the last week of this program. When I say this has been the fastest 4 weeks in my entire life, I'm not lying. Like, I feel like I was just recording the first week and uploading that vlog to my channel. But yes, a lot of people were interested in the vlog and had a lot more questions. So now that it's been 4 weeks, I'm in the last week of the program. It's Monday. Friday is our exam and our last day. It's about 7:40. Class starts at 9 today. We have a quiz starting off the Monday with the quiz. And yeah, so I actually woke up early so I can study because I need to study more. It's been a really tough week, but I'll talk more about that later. Good morning, everyone. So it's now past 9 and I just took my 6th quiz number 6. And I think we only have one more quiz on Wednesday. Y'all, that was the hardest quiz so far we've had. Usually the quizzes aren't bad. They're usually pretty easy. That one, was hard. We're doing immunology right now and it's just a lot. Let's have a chat. What's been going on? Okay, so I had my first 2 weeks and we had exams on Monday. So after the first week of school, we had an exam on Monday. The second week of school, we had an exam on Monday. I did well on both of the exams. The first one was the easiest, and then it was like part of it was individual, part of it was group, and then the rest are all individual. So I did pretty well on the first exam, and then I did even better on the second exam. So I've been doing pretty well, like scoring well, and it's good to know that I can actually do this, because it seems like, I don't know, you get nervous at times, like, whoa, like, I don't know if I'm built for med school, like, I don't think I can learn all this stuff. But then to see your grades and it's like you're well above passing is a 67, it's just like, whoa, like, I actually knew that stuff and I actually got a good grade. So yeah, that's good. And it's also good, I don't know if I talked about this in the last video, but nobody gets 100 in med school. It's literally impossible because it's no way you can know every single detail. So it's just like a breath of fresh air that, I don't know, I feel like a lot of like bio majors, especially me included, always wanted to get that 100, that 99, that straight A, 4.0 in undergrad. And it was like, you would literally beat yourself up if you didn't. But in med school, it's like, as long as you get the 67, you're fine. Like it just shows up as a P on your transcript. It's no grades, it's just a pass. Oh yeah, so I did pretty well in the first 2 exams. And then the third week is when stuff started to change. So we started another block, which is called I3, which is inflammation, infection, and immunology. When I tell y'all, they said this is one of like the hardest blocks of med school. It is hard. It is difficult. It's a lot of lectures. I'm gonna show you guys the lectures I learned all last week in a second. It's very difficult. Immunology is no joke. It is a beast. And so for our last exam, we only have 3 exams. So this one will be on Friday. So instead of having an exam today on Monday from the stuff we learned last week, it'll be last week's stuff and this week's stuff combined into one exam. Excuse my dog in the back. All the stuff that I learned last week was just a lot, and I still haven't fully grasped everything. Learning all the blood disorders, the leukemias, the anemias, how B cells are created, how T cells are created, the innate immune system, adaptive immune system, just all of that stuff. It's been a lot, and I'm getting better and better as I keep reviewing it now, but I'm still not completely solidified on this stuff, and we're about to get new stuff. So that's why I'm just like, I'm scared. Well, I'm not scared. I know I can do it. It's just a lot. It's a mental headache. And this week we're done with immunology. This week we're going to be doing, I think, all infectious diseases. It definitely has gotten easier. It's not as much as a challenge as it was the first week. I've definitely gotten better at my study technique. It's gotten more effective. I know what to do now. and I made connections with some of my classmates, so now we talk about different stuff we're confused about, which is really good. Using your classmates as a resource is amazing because someone is always going to be at least one person who knows what you don't know, and then you might know something that they don't know. So it's really good to have someone to bounce stuff off of. So that's been really helpful. It's just been very fun to me overall, just learning about medicine. Like, this is just solidifying in me, like, I know this is what I want to do. It's a very fun, it's not fun in the moment when you're trying to study, but just overall it's fun what I'm learning, because it's crazy how 3 weeks of knowledge, I just know so much more already. Like, stuff I didn't know before, I actually know stuff now, which is like insane. And the amount of stuff I know is so little compared to like what I'm gonna know after my second year, what I'll know by the time I graduate, what I'll know as a resident. But the fact that my knowledge has just increased that much just from, you know, pre-med school to now, I know so much, and it's so fun, like, knowing why stuff happens and like medical terms and all that stuff. Like, I know so much now. Add Apple Pencil, 100% recommended if you're going to be taking notes on it. So Notability is the app that you can write notes on, and a lot of other people also use OneDrive. So most people either use OneDrive or Notability. They're both really good, so you can use either one. But yes, I have organized my notes into test 1, test 2, and now test 3. So as you can see, test 3 already has 19 lectures, and we still have a full week worth of lectures before our test. So you can just see where, you know, all this, you have components of blood, you have leukemias, you have hemostasis, platelets, antithrombotics, innate immunity, T cell, B cell, lymphocytes, anemias. So that's all we had to do so far. Like, let me just show you an example. The leukemia one is 102 slides, and it's learning about different leukemias. So we have a calendar that says what we're doing. So as you can see, this week, this is where we're at right now. So we have all this infectious disease stuff coming up, and then we have our last exam on Friday, and then review it, and then we're done. The drive has all the lectures in it, so I can just go to week 4. Today's the 20th, and we're doing antibiotics, so I will look at that. Y'all, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. They be asking for too much for doctors to know. I just finished. It's 5 o'clock. I feel like we haven't gone until 5 o'clock these past 2 weeks because, I don't know, I feel like we always get out early, but not today. We just had 3 lectures today. The antibiotic lecture was 116 slides. I think he said there's 650 drugs you need to know as a doctor. And he gave us, we didn't get all of those, but I don't even know how many we got, but it was 116 slides. You gotta know the name, what type of bacteria it kills, the mechanism it works. It's just too much. Literally, our faces all just now on the Zoom, we're all just like, how did you guys even learn this stuff? We all were just like fried. So I'm so tired. I'm literally exhausted. I'm hungry. I can't. Oh, I don't know. I literally don't know. My brain is fried right now. So I'm closing this right up. Shutting my laptop. I'll come back to y'all when I pick my iPad back up. I don't know where I left off, but I just had to stop because I was not being productive at all. And when I'm not being productive, I just have to stop because nothing will stick. Like, I'm reading the PowerPoint, trying to force myself to read it, and nothing is sticking. So that's when I know it's time to just cut it. Just cut it. I have 4 days before my exam. I still have time. It's not the end of the world if I just And then just pray that tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday will be better days. I can't. Good morning, y'all. So I'm up. It's about, well, now it's 8. I woke up at like 7 something. And I'm starting off the day by uploading a YouTube video that's going up today. I edited last night, finished it, but just didn't upload it. So I'm doing that now because it's going up today at 6. So I just need to upload it today because I'm not gonna have time later. Hey everyone, so today has been a much better day. So we started off with the lecture and it was it's an easy lecture compared to the lectures yesterday. So it was easy to understand. I know I can memorize that super quickly. After that, we had something called a FOSCI, I think. And basically it's where you work in a team. So we had teams of 3 and one person takes the history of the patient, one person does the physical exam of the patient, and the other one is a scribe. So we did that for a patient. One of the mentors acted like a patient and they had symptoms, and we had to do that. And we basically had to come up with a differential diagnosis for them, request for the right tests for them to confirm the diagnosis, basically. So our patient ended up having strep throat. So we got that and it was really fun. And then we finished early. So it's like around 11:35 and we don't have to come back till 1. So it's been a good morning. I'm feeling motivated. I actually have a last minute doctor's appointment today at 12:10. I'm probably gonna try to get there. It's at 12:10. I'm trying to get there like a little early, like maybe like 12, because class starts again at 1 and I need to be back by 1. So I'll try to go there a little early to make sure I'm done. But yeah, I wanna make love to you, baby. Ooh. Call me crazy, but I think I found the love of my life. That's right. Have you ever felt warm on a cold I have my appointment. It's 12:40, which is good because it takes like 10 minutes to get home. So I'll get home before class starts. Tell me why I went in there, and you know how like a lot of doctors' offices are doing, take your temperature before you're allowed in because of COVID. Tell me why my temperature was like 100, over 100. And I was just like, am I one of those people who has it and don't know yet? So they were like, were you waiting outside for a long time? And keep in mind, y'all, I don't know where y'all live, but here it's been like 98 for the past like 2 weeks. So I was like, yeah, it's really hot outside. I was waiting outside. So she was like, all right, I'll take it again in a few minutes. Hopefully it's down. Son, she took it again and it was at 99. So she was like, all right, you're good. And I was like, ooh, thank you, Jesus. I thought I had COVID. But then, like, even before I went back, the guy was like, actually, let me just take it one more time because I don't trust that. So then he took it one more time and he was like, nah, you're good. So I was like, woo. We finished. It's like 4:25 and I was supposed to end at 5, so that's good. Today's lectures were definitely way better than yesterday. And we just finished with, I think she's an infectious disease doctor. She just gave us a lecture. Her PowerPoint was great. It was very easy to understand, just straight memorization. I'm trying to think if I should just take a 30-minute break, start studying at 5. So I was supposed to take a 30-minute break. Shh. I was supposed to take a 30-minute break and then I called my friend. Shh. Shush. Okay, I was trying to take a 30-minute break and then I called a friend and now it's 6:15. And we ended at 4:30. So yeah, now I'm about to really go ham with this studying, try to get at least 4 hours in. And I know I'm gonna stop at some point probably to do a bike ride, but that should only take 30 minutes. So basically until like midnight, I'm gonna try to be studying.
Alright, so Neisseria meningitis. How do you say this? Neisseria meningitis is transparent, non-hemolytic, non-pigmented colonies on chocolate blood agar. It has the serotype ABCXY W135. It has an increase in the winter and in the spring. It is in the U.S., the most common type is the cerebral B, and it's one of the leading causes of bacterial meningitis in the U.S. And the meningococcal meningitis is the only meningitis associated with epidemics. You have the incubation period, which is when you're asymptomatic. The bacteria are attaching and multiplying, basically proliferating. And then you have the Ciara stage, which is where you're the most contagious, and the disease still isn't recognized, but you'll have probably like a little bit of fever, malaise, headachy, sneezing. You might see leukocytosis. Then you have the paroxysmal stage, and this is where you cough in 40 to 50. You have 40 to 50 coughing episodes, and this is when you just have the repetitive coughing with the whooping, exhaustion, and this is when you'll have the epithelial cells impair mucus clearance, mucus plugs, and then the convalescent stage is where you'll have an improved cough. So the cough will decrease, but you can develop the secondary diseases like pneumonia and stuff like that.
I braided this. But I just finished 2 out of the 6 PowerPoints, and it took about 2 hours because it's about 8:15. I can smell food being made, so I'm about to take a break for dinner, and then the goal is to get 2 more done tonight, which will probably take about another 2 hours. The one thing about med school, I don't know if all med schools are like this or just my school, people will help you out. It's so amazing. Like in undergrad, it was not that type of mentality, at least not at my undergrad. Everything was like a competition, so people were so stingy with like notes. Like if you missed the notes, it would be like pulling teeth trying to get someone to send notes, or if you needed help, like I don't know, people were just so stingy in undergrad and weren't willing to help. In med school, they want to help you so bad. Like your classmates will make, like one of my classmates made a whole practice test just for us so we can review the stuff, and like my other classmate just made a Quizlet and sent it to us. So many of them make tables and charts and send everything us drawings. They all send us the notes, and they want to help so bad. So that's one thing I do love about med school, is how collaborative it is and how much everyone wants to help you. And also shout out to y'all for supporting my channel. Like I just started this med school channel like in like June, so I don't have that many views yet or that many subscribers, but I feel like my last vlog of my first week is really picking up traction. When I haven't been checking it lately just because I've been busy, but before it only had like, I think it had less than 100 views or maybe just 100. And the last time I checked, my subscriber count was just like stuck around like 75-ish, but I'm at 98 subscribers, and it's only been like, I gained like at least like 10 plus subscribers just in one day. And the video was posted like 2 weeks ago. So it's like, it's starting to pick up now. So I'm happy, like, okay, I'm almost at 100 subscribers, which sounds, I don't know, it sounds like it's a small victory, but it's really just like, if I can hit 100, then I can hit 1,000. So I'm happy to be getting the views. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey. Now I gotta go back to studying. Bad. Is it dark in here? Anyways, 6:15. Good morning. I got 2 hours to literally memorize this stuff. I still got 3 more lectures to go, so let's get started. Y'all, I might have just literally failed that quiz. This was our last quiz, by far the hardest quiz, and I thought I knew the stuff, but I did not. So, yeah, it was like 14 questions, and out of those 14 questions, I didn't know 6, which is not good. Not good at all. And if I got all 6 of those wrongs, that is like a 50 something, so. Yeah, I think I just failed that, so let's hope I don't fail my exam on Friday. Lord Jesus. We just went over the quiz, and I got a 9 out of 14, which is like a 64, which is not good. And most of it was just dumb mistakes, but I'm not tripping. It's not like I did bad, but it's not the end of the world. just really dumb mistakes, and I know I don't know it yet, so I just need to do better. I have a break from 9:40 to 11:15, so about an hour and a half, and I want to go back to sleep so bad, but after failing this quiz, I know I cannot go back to sleep. Ooh, I know I cannot go back to sleep. Look, is my phone? This is the lighting in my room right now. It looks so weird. Oh wait, okay, it got bright. It's barely 4 o'clock, and okay, now it looks bright, so now I just seem crazy. But it's barely 4 o'clock, and it's storming so bad outside, so it got real dark in my room. It still looks dark outside. It seems like it's like 7 or 8, but it's only 4. But anyways, we just finished up with the guest speaker. The power went out during the lecture because it's storming so bad. It's not even, the rain is letting up now, but it was storming so bad. The power went off. The power's still not back on. So there's that. Thank God my notes are already pre-uploaded on my iPad, but both my laptop, iPad, and phone are dying. I can't eat nothing because the stove and the oven and the microwave don't work. I don't have no snacks in my house. Everything has to be cooked because we don't have groceries. We don't have no snacks readily made. Everything will have to be cooked or reheated. There's no light. I can't see. I'm starving. Ah! Why is our power out? I'm sick of this. I'm hungry, and I just want to take a break and do something, watch a show, do something, but all my devices are dying. If I fail this test, just know it's the weather's fault. Power is back, baby. No time to study. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm about to fall asleep reading my notes. It's about 11:20, so I'm about to just call it a night. Good night. Good morning. It is Thursday. Sorry, ignore my dog. She's excited. It's Thursday. It is 8:40. Already spilled the water. So it is 11:40 something, and we just finished. We finished like 15 minutes early. So I don't know if it's just me, but this lighting looks kind of good right now. I'm studying for my exam right now. It's Thursday. It's 5 o'clock. Wow, it is officially 1:30. I got done studying, and I was studying with one of my classmates, and we ended up like talking for the last hour, not even studying, but I feel like pretty productive. There's just 2 lectures that I still have not gone over yet that are virus lectures. And then I just want to review, there's a practice quiz I want to do, and then I want to review the leukemias one more time. So the test is at 8, so I was thinking about waking up at 6, but then I'm thinking like, is 2 hours enough to do all that? But then I'm like, it's 1:30. 5 hours would be, 6:30, so 4 hours. I'm trying to figure out if I should wake up at 5:30 or 6. Maybe 5:30, snooze it till 5:45, then get up. I think that's what I'll do, but I think I might get a snack because I didn't eat today. I forgot to eat. I didn't eat lunch or dinner today, so I'm hungry. Good morning. It is 5:45, and it is time to start studying for the last 2 hours. Let's get it. Wish me luck. I'm done. I just finished my test. It was 106 questions. It was definitely fair. I definitely knew, like, you know when you pass. Like, I definitely passed. I definitely knew. I don't know what I got. Probably, I feel like I got in the 80s. I hope I did. But, you know, passing in med school was just above a 67. So I definitely passed. It was a couple questions I was confused on, but it definitely was fair and I definitely knew most of it. I'm done. When I tell y'all I'm not exaggerating, that was the fastest 4 weeks of 4 weeks is a whole month. A month. That was the fastest 4 weeks month of my life. Your girl passed. The pass is a 67 in med school and I got in the 70s. And it was a really difficult test, so I'm proud of myself. I made some new friends even though it was virtual, and they said usually on the last day they get food and like celebrate, but because it's freaking virtual, we're just gonna reschedule it. But he said sometime before the first day of school. I'm excited for that. That'll be coming up in the next 2 weeks. I'll try to vlog that. But yeah, so my thoughts are this program was amazing. I'm so much more prepared for med school. The mentors are amazing. I know so much more now and I won't be drowning my first semester because I've already seen the material. 1000% recommend. It was definitely worth it and I'm so happy I did it. So happy I get a break now. I've been so ready for this break. I get 2 weeks before the first day of school. So a big update about our school year. So originally we were gonna be hybrid, but now because COVID has not been decreasing, they give us each an option to go hybrid or completely virtual. So if you choose hybrid, you come to campus about 2 to 5 hours a week. And it mostly will only be small group sessions. So you'll only be with like 2 other students at the most. And if you choose virtual, you just never come in. So most of us all chose hybrid. I chose hybrid, so I'm very excited. You guys have enjoyed my vlog, so I promise you there will be more vlogs coming. I'll be vlogging my orientation, my hybrid weeks of school, me going to DC. I'll be vlogging all of that, and then I have some other videos coming up for you guys, like how to be successful as a pre-med and what you should be doing in your pre-med years. But please let me know what else you guys would want to see. I was thinking about doing a video about interviews, but I'm not sure if people would still want to see that because interviews are now virtual, I believe. So the interview process is just so much different than it was when I did it. But if you still want to hear me talk about it, let me know down below. But just let me know what type of videos you want to see. More vlogs are coming. Yes, thank you for being here. And always comment down below your thoughts. All right, thank you guys. Bye.